Good evening, everyone. It is Saturday evening. It's 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I wanted to get this video up for you. The first one we made had become corrupted when we tried to upload it, so we had to do the entire video all over again. But you guys have been asking about the video on how to do the debit credit card decals with the promotion that we were running on the decal or whatever word you want to use uh, package that many of you have received in the mail already, along with the templates, whether you were using Silhouette or Cricut. I'm going to be very honest with you. We use Silhouette here in the office for this project. I'm not very well versed, and I'm going to be honest with you, with Cricut, but I'm going to do my best to explain to you exactly how to use this package. So let's get started, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to open up Silhouette. Now I use the Silhouette Studio basic version, which is the free version, all right? And it's an excellent program. I prefer Silhouette over Cricut. Um, so we'll just wait for it to load up. I should have had it already loaded. The image I'm going to be working with is right here. I'm using my mouse in a circular motion. I try to put my work on the desktop so it's much easier to find quickly. So it's ready, for me to use it when I open up Silhouette Studio. So once Silhouette opens up, we're going to go to the library, and that's where, of course, you store your files and so on. So, and I apologize. Let's give it a moment. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I got to celebrate with my grandchildren today. It was their birthday, 3 and 5 years old. So, okay, here we go. All right. So, I'm going to go to my library because that's where I have the file already stored. And let's oh, wrong one. Sorry about that, folks.
Thanks for telling me.
Let's go close that file. Close. Come on. Here we go. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. All right. Hopefully you can see this. Debit and credit cards. There's approximately 4 to 6 different designs. You're going to see me waving my mouse here. The newer cards have the small chip in the space for the numbers that are raised on the front, and then also your name. All of these cards here are going to be replaced by the new cards that have the smaller chip, and your numbers and everything will be on the back. So it's going to make it a lot easier. All right. So a lot of people have this kind of card right here that has the, raised numbers in the front, the expiration date, and the card holder's name. So, all right. So when it comes to, we're going to work with this image right here with this, what do you call it? Template. So we're going to ungroup it because I just want to work with this one right here, as you can see. Okay. So we're going to go back to library. All right. And we're going to, instead of using the image, let's see here. Let's use this image. All right. We're going to right click and I'm going to merge. All right. And as you can see, the image is rather large. Okay. Let me close this window because that's not needed right at this moment. So we're going to resize the image. Just move it over here. As you can see, here is the merge. It took place. You can see how the image is going to look. You can see the cutout. for the excuse me, for the chip. And let's just click on this one over here, and we'll do the same thing. All right, and we'll merge. I just chose this image because it was really we did this for a customer. So, but you can see it. All right. So we're going to, and I made a mistake here. I apologize. So let me undo, move, and undo, send back to group, undo. Sorry about this, guys. Like I said, it's been a long day. So we're going to delete that. Okay, there it is. What I did is let's go back to the design. I wanted you to see the cutouts here, all right? But it doesn't matter. We're going to send it over to here. And you can see there's your cutouts. Now, when you're doing your designs, if you're doing the 8 cards that you see on the template, everything's fine and dandy. You're not wasting anything. But you can also delete these. So you're concentrating and you're not cutting. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this one for right now. All right. Send it. And there you go. You have your outline. Now, the templates are designed that they're slightly, and I'm talking slightly larger than the debit / credit card itself. Okay. And I did that because when you take this decal after it's printed and you put it onto the silhouette mat and cut it, you peel the decal skin off, you put it onto your debit card, and when you turn the card over, looking at the back of the card, you're going to see that the skin is slightly past the edge of the debit card. You lay the debit card flat on the table and you trim it with a very sharp razor. And I promise you, you will have a nice, beautiful fit. Okay. Going back to the design for a minute. All right. So there you go. You've got it. Okay. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to your page setup. All right. Because the silhouette is going to need to know where to, cut the lines and everything else. In this case, you're going to want to set up registration marks. Okay. So you're going to go to your registration mark icon, which is this third icon right here. You're going to turn your registration marker on. And in this case, this is, the cameo. All right. Now, here's my registration marks, these L-shaped brackets that you see here. Now, you can see that my image is past the registration mark. So you want to bring that registration mark in within the red border line. And of course, if you had your 3 other cards here, 3 cards here, whatever, you can do 6 cards on one sheet. So by creating a registration mark, you're going to, be able to have your skins cut perfectly and not miss any of the red lines or the edge or whatever. And here, we'll send it over to send just so you could see. And there you go. You're within the registration marks. There's your image. And what you're going to do is before you send this to the cutter, you're going to print this out using the skin paper we supplied to you in the promo package. You're going to print this out using your inkjet printer, not your sublimation printer, your inkjet printer. Okay? You're going to put your paper up. I'm going to use the word paper, your skin paper in however, it's designed, like in my printer, which is a Hewlett Packard DeskJet 8600 series. The paper is put in glossy side upside down because as it beads through the printer, it turns and faces upwards as it's being printed and then comes out onto the paper tray. So your glossy side is the side that you will be printing on. Make sure, it is very important, make sure you don't have fingerprints. You store the paper in the envelope we provided for you. Don't just put it in a tray somewhere. And you want to keep it at room temperature. Once it prints out, give it a good minute for the ink to dry. And you will be amazed when you put it onto your uh, Silhouette mat or your Cricut mat. Um, you'll be amazed at how well the inkjet printer printed the image, and and you will have a nice looking finished product if you're making a debit card or a credit card for a customer. So um, once you send it to the printer, then you can send it. Um, once you place it into your onto your mat and everything else, you make sure you want to pick sticky sticker paper clear. I mean, that's the only option unless you want to create your own and call it decal skin paper, whatever you want to call it. But on the Silhouette, it's sticker paper clear. Okay, your cut. The Cameo 3 has an auto blade, so you don't have to worry about it. And then you send it to your cutter. Once it prints out, you'll peel it off your mat. As you peel the card off, it'll have a paper background behind the sticky skin. You'll peel that, apply it to your debit or credit card, turn it back upside down, press down I press down on a mouse pad, to get all the air bubbles out. You could use one of your Silhouette tools to, just rub it, or take a cloth and just rub the top of the card to get any air bubbles out. And then you just trim it with an X-Acto knife and you have a finished product which looks awesome. I can assure you that the decal or the skin does not interfere with the card when you put it into an ATM machine. I have tested mine several times. I always test my products before I introduce it to you guys. So these are a lot of fun. Um, I mean, think about it. You can make matching debit cards to go with coffee mugs for customers, their t-shirts. We have a company, Red Wing Shoes. I don't know if you have them in your state, but they sell, high quality sneakers and shoes and work boots. And we have Red Wing is asking us to make cards for their business cards, the skins. So the possibilities are endless as to what you can do to sell these. We sell them for an average of $8 a piece, no questions asked. You can take in a Google image, a personal photo, a graphic you've designed, and you can put it onto your debit or credit card. And it's just a lot of fun. And when you whip that card out at the supermarket and the cashier says, "Hey, wow, that's a nice card. Where'd you get it from?" You'll be proud to say you made it. So any questions, email me, peter@acesdeals.net. Call me at my office, 631-730-7228, or you can PM me, all right? Have fun, and talk to you soon. Sorry for the delay.